Hello everybody, welcome to Fatal Fangs Focus with me, your host Vic Norman. Today is the introduction to the countdown for the biggest competition ever to hit YouTube tarantula community. This competition is the brainchild of Sam Carver together with his admins Scarlett McFarlane, Bryce Andrew and Adam Hartwick, who have worked tirelessly to make sure that this event is a success. It will be hosting 64 YouTubers going head to head, fang to fang, for the most vicious takedowns. People who will be competing in this competition are the likes of big hitters like Tom Moran, The Dark Den, Exotics Lair, Tarantula Cat, Mark's Tarantulas, Tarantula Dan, Everett Tindwell and the Spider-Man. This will be a most vicious competition, and we're hoping that you will vote as fairly as possible to ensure that your favorite clip reaches all the way to the top. There are many people who have their favorites, many people who do not know a lot of the contenders that are coming up in this competition. However, each and every one has a good and equal chance of getting to the finals. Today we have a special guest in the studio by the name of Spydey Vee, who I will be interviewing and getting his take on the competition. So stay tuned for our interview with Spydey Vee. Welcome Spydey Vee, and thank you for taking the time to come to see us today. Yeah, thanks Vic, I appreciate you asking me. So let's get on to this now. Spydey Vee, tell us, what are your thoughts on this competition? Where do you think it will be going in the future, and how do you see yourself progressing in this competition?
Yeah, it's a privilege, first of all, just to be able to compete in this kind of competition. As you know, it's the largest tournament of its type ever to hit YouTube, so as for the future, I really hope that it catches on and there are more and more of these knockout type competitions that will obviously be done in the future, and hopefully they'll be even bigger than this one. This is obviously the biggest one ever to take place on YouTube, with 64 competitors that are involved, so it's a huge privilege and for people like me and channels like mine to take part in. You know, we get to rub shoulders with all the big names out there that we've been watching for however many years before even starting our channels, so yeah, it's definitely something that I would really want to continue with and continue entering. If you're asking for predictions as well, then that's going to be that's going to be a difficult one, because there are many other competitors in the tournament, and I don't want to show any disrespect to anybody by saying I'm going to beat you or you're going to get trashed by somebody else. It's yeah, so I don't want to get into a prediction kind of game. Pretty much what we're hoping for as YouTube competitors is that everyone's voting will be done in a fair manner, and votes will be done according to which clip is best and not according to who they are subscribed to and who their favorite YouTuber is. So yeah, I'm hoping that the voting will be fair. If that is the case, then this kind of competition will go very far. Obviously, you know most of the people that have entered this competition, and you know who the heavy hitters are. So give us your opinion of who it is that you think may be taking this competition to the finals, and who you may think might be the ultimate winner of the competition. I see you're going to push me on the predictions. I can't give you a prediction. It's plain and simple. It's too early to tell. It's too soon to see what kind of quality people are going to put in round one. I think once a lot of the people have seen what kind of quality people are putting in there, round two will be a very different game, So yeah, predicting now is just going to be very, very premature.
Right, we see. I get your point, I do. Now, tell me something. You've been matched up against Kelly Fornes. I believe you have a special name for Kelly Fornes. Now, how did that come to be, and how did that come about?
Well, Kelly Fornes is he's a contender to be reckoned with. Him and I have chatted on social media. He seems to be a real great guy. So he's somebody not to be trifled with, somebody not to underestimate. He's definitely going to bring his A game, and so am I. I call him the finisher because I think he's got the potential to finish this competition.
Well, it sounds like you have quite a lot of respect for KF invertebrates and or KF inverts, I apologize. So tell me, what do you think your chances are of taking the win against KF inverts?
Whether he will take me out or not is about to be seen, but he's going to bring his A game, so will I. If the voting is fair, we've both got an equal chance, so no predictions from my side, but he can win, I can win, I don't plan to lose.
Well, considering the fact that what you've said, round 2, how would you expect to put in your next entry for round 2? What would your thoughts be on your content choice, and what spiders would you be wanting to consider for the choice, and ultimately which one would you think you may choose for round 2?
Well, round 1, I will tell you that I put in my clip of a Nandu, a vicious death strike. I think it's going to be a decent take. It'll definitely be a tough one to beat. Round number 2, there's a lot to consider. I have got a lot of footage that I can take. But yeah, you never know. I don't want to give it too much away, but I may choose a Grammostola rosea, for example, that has just been out of a molt and has been pre-molt for quite some time before. It's definitely going to be hungry. It's definitely going to have a feeding response that is second to none. So that may be a second content, a round 2 clip, depending on whether I'm successful with my taking down of KF inverts in round 1.
I noticed that your choice for round 2 and your choice for round 1 have both been new worlds. Now, would you not expect that old worlds might have a better chance of a win than a new world would? And what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be brought into factor here. Old worlds, definitely a danger. New worlds tend to be a little bit less on the aggression side. I think the factor that might be a serious issue for people who don't have old worlds is old worlds tend to be quite aggressive. Nice displays, vicious displays or aggression displays before the food has even been put in. So that might be a factor that could make a clip be considered to be a winning clip. An aggressive stance before a vicious takedown against a purely vicious takedown on its own from a new world. It could be a factor to look at. Other things that might be brought into context would be jumpers, jumping spiders, ogre face spiders, false widows, trapdoors, things that people don't normally see a lot of in the tarantula game. These things might be footage that people seem to think is brings a different factor and a different kind of footage to the game. So those things might be a serious factor to consider as potential winners. Well, that is a very, very interesting way of looking at this competition and potential footage for the competition, Spydey Vee. So tell me now, do you have any words for your first matchup with Kelly Fornes? Do you have any words for Kelly going into this first matchup? Kelly Fornes, the finisher, KF inverts. Big respect to you, man. You're a good guy. Good luck for the competition. Just be aware, I'm bringing my A game as well, so it may not be an easy fight for you. It may not be an easy finish for you because I'm giving it all. So let's have fun. Let's see who comes out victorious. I hope it's me. Good luck to you, mate. Well, Spydey Vee, it's been an absolute pleasure having you come and chat with us. Thank you so much for your time and good luck. We're holding thumbs for you, hoping that round one will be an easy one for you and we get to chat with you again as you progress through the competition. Thanks, Vic. Thanks, Vic. I appreciate you having me on and yeah, enjoy the competition. And we really do wish Spydey Vee the best of luck for the competition. I think he's going to have a tough match against KF Inverts, but may the most vicious clip win. And that's it for us from Fatal Fangs Focus. We'll see you again soon.